Taking pictures on the trip with your friends. Bad all, we don't count it, just spend. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. Hundred on our own expense. Only live once, so let's take, don't miss. Pour them all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just.
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Today, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Tampa. This returnable from the 4. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 7. Operating from the gun. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. The Bucs have it.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
On the ground, here's the rookie from Penn State. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Look him up on a second down and 8. Back to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. Going to be third. They need 1.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have the first down. Just as the marker, it is 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is caught. And he's in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Tampa. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
shotgun snap now to Hurts. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
And he couldn't get this one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. Able to slip one tackle, but not another. Will be fortunate to get this one back to the line of scrimmage. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Forced to his right. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it'll be 3rd down.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
Down at the 21, a gain of 1.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 1. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He completes it to Marshall. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Hey, 73, Trimmer.
He'll throw on 4th down with Hurts. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. That's Goddard in motion. On 1st down, it's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. He'll get it inside the 20. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. There's the right play call. The screen goes for 15. And a first down.
A gain of 15. And an Eagle first down.
They'll run the counter with Barkley. And he is crushed in the backfield. defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw is Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Begin here on the ground. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up the 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41.
From the 41. Here's 2nd down and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's 3rd and 2. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
This is a great example, Mike, of why it's so important that the front and the secondary work together, because I think if they can hold up a little bit longer in the back end in pass coverage, this play probably results in a sack, but he can get the ball out just in time, and they turn that close call into a fresh set of downs.
Give on the ground, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
He'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
You know, this is something that we typically see out of maybe a more veteran quarterback, not necessarily a rookie, but just having a really nice sense of game management, throw the ball away, and live for the next down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. He'll look to throw. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. Hurts to the air on 1st down. That is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
On second down, Hurts. To the outside, catch made by Brown.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Third and short, and Hurts will throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Seems like the fullback is kind of the last of a dying breed, but we see them used occasionally in the run game. But, man, when you have a guy that you can target in the passing game, it just adds one more layer for a defense to have to worry about.
That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He'll go right back to Goedert. He's got it again. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. To the air again. Hurts. That is pulled in at the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
That's another Eagles first down. First and goal.
Again, Hurts. Right back to Brown. He's got it again.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal. But
and he'll take it on in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And this will be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll bring up second down.
you know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
He's going to try it here again. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Throwing left sideline, looked to be caught, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. It's incomplete. Probably one they'd like back. It's going to bring up fourth down. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC Wildcard game. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From the 35, here's second down and 6. Out of the gun, he'll throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
He gets free. Still going. And he's going to score. He takes it back on the punt return. 88 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A special teams magic moment from the rookie who takes it all the way. What a great way to announce yourself to your teammates as a huge part of this team.
Yeah, and there's no greater way to establish value and to earn a role on a team like than through special teams. Now, when you can do it as a returner and you can impact the game by putting points on the board, man, that is different. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and that is a huge impact play here by the young rookie.
Here comes a return from the goal line. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
They'll look to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. And he'll take this one in. Jalen McMillan. Touchdown Buccaneers. Point after. Coming up here. He knocks it through. And the Buccaneers are back within 6.
The score, Eagles 20, Buccaneers 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
They're on the 31-yard line.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. 37. Here's second down and 3. Once again, it's Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
And they're on 35-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and that'll be a pickup of 3.
Antoine Winfield on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 come on. Hey. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw. And they brought in by Ibuka. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
25 yards on the play. That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To the ground, a first down run.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
19,
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Handoff as they try to run it here.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Second down, they need 7. Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. That is caught by Washington. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
Here we go.
They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing here on third and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Matthew Golden this. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second. Touchdown of the game. The game-tying touchdown here in the fourth quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he's got it at the 1. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Here's second down and 2. They'll run it here with Saquon. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. And that's going to be enough to move the chains. First down, up past the 35.
Just a good, solid run here on third down, tie game, fourth quarter. This is where you really need to be able to lean on that offensive line. They come through, and they're able to keep this drive alive.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
On the ground, this is Barkley. And they'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Brings up second and 4.
From the 46, here's second and 4. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
That's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
Two minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Gotta have it, 4th and 4. They'll try it now with Bigsby. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. That's a gain of 7 on 4th and 4. And now we get a timeout by the defense. Clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. That's Goddard in motion. They'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. It's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Quick throw here is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 15 yards through the air. Good for an Eagles first down.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they had their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the 4th quarter?
Bigsby. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. Here comes 2nd down. He'll run, and he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 4th quarter. They'll stick to the ground. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goals inside the 10. Mark them at the 7.
What a nice drive this continues to turn out to be. I mean, to continue to maintain possession and sustain this drive, you can feel the defense is starting to wear down. So they had an opportunity there to get off the field and come away with a 3rd down stop, but they pick up just enough and get a fresh set of downs.
And we are set for a great finish. Timeout, 2 seconds remaining in the game. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to win the game. Oh, no, he missed it. Not more than a chip shot, but it's no good. So, overtime coming up. A reminder, the rules now are in line with the regular season with one large difference. Each team gets to possess the football once. After that time, its next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. There's a defensive score. It's game over. All replay challenges come from upstairs. The one difference in the playoffs, we play as long as we need to determine a winner. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Miami. Good. Hey, let's go. Trim, check.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it with a chance to win this game here in overtime.
You know, Mike, it's not often that you could say one individual player may have won his team the game, but I think this might be one of those circumstances. It's the first play of overtime, and there he is, putting his teammates on his back, picking off that pass. Now, thanks to his effort, they just got to knock this one through the goalposts, and it's all over.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From 29, here's 2nd and 7. They'll stick with him again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Now a give up the middle. And the Bucs are going to have first and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here we go, Shaq. 70 left, go.
Here's a run. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
They'll go with him again. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa. So fire the cannons. It's a win for the Bucs. It was as tight a game as anyone could hope for. It took overtime to find a winner. They will advance in these playoffs. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Buccaneers get the win as we say so long from Tampa.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody sees. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine. No one, nobody, and all it's taking all this time. You're mine.
Tell me you love me, but no one above me, even when it's ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve really. Miss me, I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the beats on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could sing and say. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment. I could provide you with just like a writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Come on.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now